it's just, you just start and see what you come up with once you cut it open and see what's in there, because,
Yeah. And so she has some beautiful pieces. Not only does she have these pieces here, but she has some ones that are specific to Nevada. And that's what I really love about that, is that oftentimes we have a Nevadan pride, a Nevadan spirit that stays with us. And so she has these beautiful rocks that are mined into the shape of the state of Nevada. And so she's got different pieces that are wrapped in different types of wire and different ropes, etc. So can you tell us a little bit about how you pick and choose, how you design?
Yeah, so we also have some blue gem turquoise that was mined between 1955 and 1973 in Battle Mountain, Nevada by Jim Elquist, and it's really pretty. That's what's down here is those pieces there, and we'll never see it again once it's gone.
Oh my
because
gosh.
I just got lucky and got to buy some from his sister, so I thank her for that. And then we have opal chips from the Nevada opal mines by the Royal Peacock opal mine. My husband grew up out there, and his sister runs the opal mine. And so we have opal chips that we put in a resin and made the stones with also. And then I just start wire wrapping with copper or sterling silver or rose gold and see what it turns out to be like.
Oh, it's absolutely pristine. And so your husband is native to Nevada, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so are you as well?
I was born in Montana but grew up in Battle Mountain.
Excellent. And so we are looking at true Nevadans here who understand our resources, understand the beautiful gems that we have in our mountains and in our mines. And so we're excited to be able to showcase some of their jewelry today. But there's a bigger reason as to why we invited Sherry on the show today. See, what happened was I found out a little story about Sherry, and so wanted to highlight that today. Because, as you know, we each and every night we have a theme for the Reno Rodeo, and tonight's theme is pink in honor of breast cancer awareness and research. And so when I heard a little bit about Sherry's story, I wanted to invite her onto the show to share the why behind how she started this business and what keeps her going. And so how did you start doing all of this?
In 2019, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And after going through treatments and having radiation, or not radiation, I had chemo at that point. And my husband said, you should wire wrap. And I'm like, what's that? And so I looked it up, and then that's what started it. And now I sit and wire wrap.
And now you sit and wire wrap. And so proceeds from her store actually go to helping her pay off her medical treatments. But she is obviously an advocate in the Breast Cancer Society and awareness. And so she has pink ribbons available at her store today. And so can you tell us just a little bit about what it looks like to go through breast cancer treatment? Because I think we hear it over and over again, but we might not actually understand the reality of what we're talking about.
So the first time I went through it in 2019, I had to have chemo infusions, and you lose your hair and you feel like crap, and it's just,
it's miserable.
But you come out of it, and it's the people around you that keep you together and your community, and then I was good until 2023, and then I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer.
Oh wow.
And so, but I'm doing much better. I had radiation, I take a chemo pill, and so people say cancer and they think that it's a death sentence, and
right.
You have to live and have fun until your time comes. So it's not. The people around you and your attitude, I think, that make it better for you.
Definitely. We're so grateful that Sherry is here. We're grateful for your story. Thank you for coming. I know that sometimes sharing your breast cancer story and your journey can be very difficult because it brings it all up again. But I think that so many people can learn so many things when we understand, because we lob out these ideas of breast cancer and we don't actually understand what that looks like. Breast cancer is very near and dear to my heart. About 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with the BRCA1 mutation. So if many of you guys might not know, but that's part of gene mapping. And it came from a long lineage of my mom and my grandmother dealt with ovarian cancer. And so because of their treatment, they wanted to look into my genes. And so they found out that I had the BRCA1 mutation. And so for so long, I had focused on ovarian cancer. You hear so many things about breast cancer, but it never even crossed my mind. And so after tons of research and great doctors here in Reno, we decided that I needed to get a double mastectomy and reconstruction. And so because of the heightened chance of breast cancer when it comes to that mutation. And so out of all the research I've done, I think oftentimes we believe that this is only a female issue. And so I started to look it up because we know that the Reno Rodeo is often more male-centric. And this is not an issue that's off the table for men. It's actually over a lifetime, 1 in 833 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer. And so this is not just a female thing. But there are some things that you can do to get ahead of it. One, if you have any type of history of breast cancer in your family, start getting tested when you're about 30. And then if you don't have any history, they even say start getting your mammograms about 40 because it is so prevalent. And so did you ever start like your mammograms or any of those treatments before you got breast cancer?
I actually had a mammogram about 8 months before I felt my first lump.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that's a big piece of it too, is like knowing your own body and knowing what is there and what is not there, right? And that's the alert that they say. But really being cognizant of what's happening in your body. And of course, they say over and over again that early detection is the best protection. And so if you can get ahead of it, we will forever be grateful because you're important to us. And so tonight is a very important night to us. So if you are coming out to the Reno Rodeo, make sure that you're wearing pink for breast cancer awareness. Stop by Sherry's store. She has great jewelry. One, her turquoise all accentuates pink, so you definitely want to wear it. That opal that she's wearing is stunning. Grab a pink ribbon that you can don for your outfit tonight, and we're going to be back in a little bit with some more exciting information. We actually have the adventure doesn't stop here in the live show, and so we have more entailed for you. I'm actually going to learn a little bit more about what it looks like to be a flag girl from one of our very own. And so first we're going to go to break, and we're going to visit our visiting queens, and they have the schedule of events for you. So stay tuned.
Dermody Properties is honored to support the Reno Rodeo and the Reno Rodeo Foundation. The foundation's support of children and families is critical for our community. Congratulations to the Reno Rodeo on another wonderful event, and thanks for the Reno Rodeo Foundation for all you do for our children. They are our future.
Branded screen printing. Get noticed. Get branded. Branded Screen Printing, a proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo.
Gas, snacks, and more extra mile by Jackson's. Let's go! A proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo.
Coors Banquet, the same brewing tradition since 1873. When you're the favorite beer of rock stars and cowboys, you don't compromise. That's our legacy. What do you want to go down in history for? Start your legacy. Coors Banquet.
Rustic Roping and Treasures, a proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo.
All across America, hardworking farm and ranch families grow the food that feeds us and form the backbone of countless communities. As a proud American company, we're here to say thanks with Polaris Ag Advantage, an exclusive program to support America's farmers and ranchers in recognition for all you do. Learn more at polarisagadvantage.com.
Coors Banquet, the same brewing tradition since 1873. When you're the favorite beer of rock stars and cowboys, you don't compromise. That's our legacy. What do you want to go down in history for? Start your legacy. Coors Banquet.
Hi guys, it's Jessica Betts, your Miss Reno Rodeo 2024, and I am here today with Devin. She is up in the breakaway roping. So just tell me a little bit about breakaway. How excited are you that it's finally here in Reno?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, it's a huge rodeo. This is the first time I've ever been here, so
Are you
it's exciting.
enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's great.
All right. Well, we cannot wait to watch you compete. So tell us a little bit about your breakaway horse that we actually got to meet earlier as we interviewed your husband.
Oh, you did, yeah. His name's Oki. He's probably 14 now, 14 years old. He's just very solid. Makes it easy. Makes my job easy.
That's awesome. Well, we cannot wait to watch you compete, and it's so awesome that Reno allows you to bring your kiddos and hang out, so it truly is a family affair for this one.
Yeah,
but no, we cannot wait to watch you out there, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, Miss Rodeo Nevada 2024 here. I'm here with Kyler, one of our rodeo contestants. You have been all over the place so far this year. Kind of tell us what brought you to Reno.
Reno's one of the best rodeos we go to over the summer. It kind of kickstarts the summer, so it's a great place to go and win a lot of money out here before we hit the road and travel all over the place for the next couple months.
Awesome. And then will you go ahead and tell me about the two horses that you have here?
Yeah, this is Oak that I'm sitting on. He's my Hayes horse right now we got this year. And then this is Rokeford, which everyone calls him Blue Cheese. And that's my bull-hogging horse we've got here this morning. So they're my team this year that we're hauling, as long as with my other traveling partners' horses.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and we're happy to have you here, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Jessica Betts, your Miss Reno Rodeo 2024. So I am here today with Cole. He is in our tie-down roping. So how important is it to draw a good calf in slack?
It's very important. Guy told me once it's always easiest to win the average if you win the first round. So if you get it kicked off on a good one in the first round, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know in the tie-down roping you need to have some serious horsepower behind you.
Yep.
So tell me about these two horses that you've got here.
Yeah, this is my horse. It's been, I don't know, I've had him for a couple years now. He's finally getting good, and just takes a long time to get him good. And then that's my wife's breakaway horse.
Oh, awesome. So with your wife being in the breakaway, is it just so much fun that you two get to travel together? How does that work? So explain to the non-rodeo people how you guys can draw up in the same slack days.
Well, see, they don't let us buddy yet, but we just both entered for this perf, and we got lucky, and this day, and we got lucky, and we got it. But yeah, it's great. Get to come out here. I got my kids and my wife, so pretty hard to beat.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, Anna Marie Fogut is Miss Rodeo Nevada 2024 here. I am here with Jeannie, who has been a member of Contestant Hospitality for several years. So Jeannie, kind of tell me a little bit of what Contestant Hospitality is to you.
What it is to me and why I do this is because the cowboys come in, they're hungry, they've had a long drive, they've gotten here. I just want to see them. I want to see them happy, have something to eat, give them something to, get them through the day and make sure that they have plenty of water. And it is the greatest thing is to watch these people come in here, the contestants, and just see them smile and go, wow, this is great.
Awesome.
This is what I like to do.
Very cool. And so how long have you been doing Contestant Hospitality?
Probably at least 5 or 6 years.
Wow.
So, and I used to do the cattle drive before
Very
this.
cool.
And then I do the contestant parking as well. So this is what I love doing.
Very cool.
And I brought my niece in as well. So.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. And so what is maybe one of your fondest memories that you've had here? Is there maybe a special contestant?
There is a contestant that comes in here. When he first came, he was just knee high.
Yeah.
And now here he is growing up, and he's a roper, and it just brings tears to my eyes to watch this gentleman come in.
Oh, I love that.
It is so great and he's got a big old smile on his face. And so that's what thrills me, is to see him happy and with a smile. That I love.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're grateful for you volunteering, and thank you so much. And I'm glad that, the contestants are happy and also happy to be here. So it's awesome. And Lindsay, we will send it right back to you.
Hi everyone, it's Jessica Betts, your Miss Reno Rodeo 2024, and I am here with our stall committee. So with stalls, what does a normal day-to-day look like?
Normal day starts about 5 in the morning, and we just take calls on bringing all this feed, shavings over there to any of the contestants that need it, mucking stalls, unlocking stalls, locking them back up, making sure ready for the next contestant.
Well, that's awesome. We have so many contestants come in and out within our 10 days, and stalls is definitely one of the more important ones because it keeps everything running smoothly and horses safe and sound. So thank you for all you guys do.
Hi there, I'm Anne-Marie Fogadez, Miss Rodeo Nevada 2024. I am here with one of our wonderful flag team members at the Reno Rodeo. So I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic over to her so she can introduce herself and a little bit about her horse as well.
My name is Dylan McDonald. I'm 14 years old, and I'm on the 2024 flag team. This is my horse, Callie. She's 15, and she is a Pony of America.
And just why did you want to join the flag team?
I just felt like the flag team was something that was really good for us because we've been trying Gymkhanas, and she's just not a fast horse. She's not into that. But flag team has really suited her well.
Perfect. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for telling us a little bit about Callie over here.
Thank you.
And good luck for the rest of the week.
Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Jessica Betts, your Miss Reno Rodeo 2024.
Hi everyone, I'm Anne-Marie Fogadez, and I am Miss Rodeo Nevada 2024.
So tonight is Thursday, and it is Coors Night, so make sure to wear your gold or your tan, and we hope to see you at 7 p.m. for tonight's performance. To get to the performance and you don't want to deal with the hassle of parking, park over at the GSR, and you can grab the free shuttle that brings you over to the grounds.
Also tonight, we have the watch party here in the indoor arena. It's $10 for the ground fees. Come on in, enjoy some air conditioning, all the amazing vendors, good shopping, food, drinks, and more. You can also say hi to us, Rodeo Queens, and all the flag team as well. So come on down for the watch party tonight if you don't have tickets to the performance. And Lindsay will be back to you in the studio.
Gas, snacks, and more extra mile by Jackson's. Let's go! A proud sponsor of the Reno Rodeo.
All across America, hardworking farm and ranch families grow the food that feeds us and form the backbone of countless communities. As a proud American company, we're here to say thanks with Polaris Ag Advantage, an exclusive program to support America's farmers and ranchers in recognition for all you do. Learn more at polarisagadvantage.com.
Hey Reno Rodeo fans, thanks for staying with us. We actually have an adventure in store for you, but before I forget, I just want to showcase as I'm walking out, this is one of Sherry Wilson's beautiful necklaces. And so I will have this on for the rest of rodeo today, plus a pocket full of her cards. So stop by, grab me, I'll hand you a card, go see her. If you don't have time to get down to the Reno Rodeo before it closes on Saturday night, you can find her on Facebook.
I'm good, how are you?
Mining.
Good.
So check her out, she has a great story and great products. But now we're gonna go on a little adventure, so stay with me, here we go. I'm so excited for you to meet my new friend, Amy Nestler, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about what it looks like to be a Reno Rodeo flag girl. And so thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome, Lindsay.
I appreciate it so much. So tell us, how did you get involved in the Reno Rodeo?
I was in a 4-H club, and we used to have a soda booth out in the carnival area as a fundraiser, and one of our older members was a flag girl. And so we always looked up to her. Her name was Rebecca Lacey. And when I was 14, I submitted an application and made the team with my 4-H horse.
I love that. And so how long have you been a part of the Reno Rodeo as a flag girl?
This is my 24th year.
Oh my gosh. So you are a legend around here, I'm sure.
I guess. I don't know about that. But I am on the mural.
Oh, I love that. Yes. Yep. Do a little hair sack. I love that. A little shout out. Make sure you check out that mural. And so, what is your favorite part? Like, what keeps you coming back year after year to being a flag girl?
The camaraderie. I mean, of course, I love being horseback, and there's nothing better than being in that rodeo arena going Mach 10 with a flag in your hand. But rodeo provided me with the family that I never knew I needed. But when I had leukemia, they surrounded me with love and support, and it's just been an ongoing thing. Because of my rodeo connections, I have lifelong friends, and even got my first big girl job that I worked at for 18 years because of rodeo.
I love that.
Yeah.
And so I love that you just mentioned that, because a lot of people don't know, maybe some of our viewers don't know, that this is actually a volunteer position.
Correct.
And so a lot of volunteer hours go into it. Can you walk us through maybe what a schedule looks like and how many hours you guys put into practicing to make what happens in that arena beautiful?
Of course. So it starts in February. You fill out an application. Our applications are due then. Tryouts are the end of April, but of course a lot of us meet and ride together. We have some older seniors that collectively make a group called the Saddle Tramps and the Saddle Champs, and we meet, bi-weekly or weekly to get ready for tryouts. And then of course your own riding at home. And then once you make the team, you're practicing 2 to 3 times a week. Practices start, from 6, last until, the lights are on in the rodeo arena. So 8, 9 o'clock, plus, all the time we spend together. Like a couple nights the arena wasn't available. So we were out here in the parking lot on foot. So, several hundred hours goes into this, you and getting our horses ready, legged up, uniforms, all the out of the saddle time goes into it as well.
Yeah.
So.
And it's not just the same performance night after night. You guys learn different patterns and what that entails. And so you guys have to do a lot of homework, I would assume.
Exactly. So when we were learning the new grand entries, we actually started in the parking lot on foot, which helps because if you know what you're doing, then you can help your partner know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Speaking of your partner, tell us a little bit about your noble steed and how cute he is.
Thank you. This is Starbucks. He's 6 years old. This is his second year on the team. So he's become a fan favorite. Him and my husband have actually really buddied up, so I joke that I ride my husband's horse, who's not much of a horse guy, but he works security and actually always has licorice in his pocket in the alleyway. So if you ever see them munching, yes.
I didn't bring you any. I'm so sorry. I'll find you some. Okay, so tell us a little bit, we want to get a better idea. What does it entail to be a flag girl? So can you kind of walk us maybe in a circle around and kind of just show me what all of the ins and outs that we're not seeing when we're in the stand?
Right. Well, I'm going to do a warm-up lap, and then I'm going to let you do it. So,
okay.
Because I heard you were roping yesterday, and I figured you needed something more exciting.
Well, we're a little excited about this. I do love riding, and so I'm excited to see what it looks like. But I can't even imagine. There's got to be so many different pieces. It's not even just riding. It's holding a flag and then making sure that you're on track and you're in line with everybody else. And so I would love to know more.
Of course. So before I go in a circle, most important thing with your flag, it's in your flag boot. You always want your elbow locked because when that wind hits, your flag will be pulling you this way or the other. And so I got my trusty flag boot made by Lauren Neal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lauren Neal.
So and you keep your flag taut, your elbow locked. As Shannon says, always boobies and teeth when you're going out into the arena. Hands on your reins, feet in your stirrup, and then when you're with your partner, you're always saddle horn to saddle horn.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Right.
You want to go to work, buddy?
Yeah. He's like, no, I want a snack.
I want snacks. Always snacks. So.
There you go.
Ground's a little hard.
Yeah, it's a little hard out here. We're not in an arena, so I'm sure
Right.
it's a little difficult. But I can't even imagine trying to keep all of this straight. When you see we do it at the walk.
Yeah, we'll do it at the walk.
Okay, perfect. You're so dang cute.
When you get off, you always want to dismount your flag first and put it on last.
Okay.
And so I'll hand that to you, and then I'll get off of them. Oh, good boy. And then I'll hold the flag for you, and you can get on.
Okay. Let's try it. It's always an adventure here on live.
Right.
Very excited.
And my stirrups are probably a little short for you. I'm sorry. Woohoo!
They'll be fine for today. Okay.
All right.
So teach me your ways.
Okay, so you got your reins comfortably. So then usually when we get handed a flag, the girls will help put it in the boot.
Okay.
And then, if you're just resting and everything, a 90 is okay. But when you're out in the arena going
Then you
fast,
push it.
Yep, push it forward, lock that elbow.
And do you put it in front of your knee, behind your knee?
It kind of sits right here.
Okay.
So on the inside of the toe and then kind of away from the knee, but how you have it is perfect.
Okay.
So, yeah, and you can go ahead and walk them in a circle.
Okay, let's go. Good boy, Starbucks. Oh my gosh, there's so many things you have to do.
I know.
It's one thing to ride a horse, it's another thing to hold a flag and do it at the same time.
And then you can't stop forgetting to smile.
Oh yeah.
No matter what happens, you always smile.
Always smile. Always smile.
Like my second night, I lost both stirrups and I thought I was coming off, but I had a big smile.
That's incredible. And so how did you train Starbucks to be able, because most horses can't handle a flag this close to them.
Right.
How did you train him to be able to do this?
Exposure, but honestly, I bought him from Callie Tutty. She was the American Flag Girl last year, and she did a wonderful foundation on him. So when I bought him as a 4-year-old, she could put a tarp over him.
Wow.
And so one of the reasons why I bought him. But the flag horse I had before Starbucks was really shy of flags and everything. And so you start from the ground and start with like your grocery bags and garbage bags and, rubbing it on them and putting a flag over their feeder because they're very food driven.
Yes, yeah, that's very true.
And then just lots of hours in the saddle.
Okay. And so what do you do when you're not here? Like we were lucky enough to catch you. Reno Rodeo takes up a lot of our time and we love it and we're passionate about it. But what are you up to when you're not on the grounds of Reno Rodeo?
Well, I'm a CNA by trade, going to school for my RN. I also do the Sierra Nevada Gymkhana and Junior Rodeo Club, where my husband and stepson compete, and so we're highly involved with that. And then outside of that, I try to maintain a social life and ride my horses and just live life to the fullest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much for teaching me how to do this today. I can't even imagine trying to trot and let alone gallop in the arena to do it. But we're really grateful for what you do, and thank you for the amount of hours and years that you have served the Reno Rodeo to do this so well. And so I'm Lindsay Bridges. I'm your host of Reno Rodeo Live at Midday. And we will see you tomorrow for our last day of Reno Rodeo 2024.
Thank you.
All across America, hardworking farm and ranch families grow the food that feeds us and form the backbone of countless communities. As a proud American company, we're here to say thanks with Polaris Ag Advantage, an exclusive program to support America's farmers and ranchers in recognition for all you do.